Hello. Welcome to the channel Trending the Web. My name is Samantha. Today we are going to review Google Nest Wi-Fi. It will be a full review, and at the end of this video, we are going to recommend to you if you should buy it or not. So stick around until the end of the video. But before we get started, please subscribe to our channel to see similar review videos, and also do not forget to press the bell icon to get notifications whenever we publish a new video. So with that out of the way, let's get started. For the average person, getting internet service at home means either calling up a local service provider or surfing the web to find the best deals around. Once there's something worth subscribing to, a technician comes out for the installation. You're usually up and running in a matter of minutes. Most people don't ever worry about replacing a router, unless they need to have more coverage. That's where the Google Nest Wi-Fi comes to life with its whole home coverage and consistency. Fundamentally, the Nest Wi-Fi aims to accomplish the same task as most other mesh Wi-Fi routers, but Google's interpretation secretly offers a couple of notable features that continue the company's focus on delivering multi-functional devices for the smart home. Not only will it be the brains behind monitoring your home's Wi-Fi network, but it's a system that will help to build up your smart home with Google Assistant. It's priced at $269 for the starter pack, which includes the router and access point. Are you looking to expand your existing system? Additional access points can be purchased for $149 through Google directly. How can I set it up? You don't need to be a rocket scientist to set it up. Routers can be overwhelming to set up, especially for those who don't have a background in networking. Google makes the process painless and simple with the included Quick Start Guide. I've had my fair share of frustration with overly complex router setups, but this one was without question the simplest to get up and running. How is the product really? There's little love given to routers in general. Once they're set up, they're typically left hidden behind a cabinet or entertainment system and forgotten unless a problem arises. Here, the integration of Google Assistant with the Wi-Fi point shows the company embracing the multi-functional aspect of its devices. Not only is the Wi-Fi point helpful in expanding coverage in the home, but it can be used to do all the same things as any of Google's smart speakers. It essentially doubles as a Nest Mini speaker, allowing it to play music, access Google Assistant, and even control other connected smart home gadgets through voice actions. Speaking of music, it's a slight step up from the Nest Mini's audio performance with the pronounced bass it pumps out, making it a smidgen more substantial and pleasing to the ear. Similar to the Nest Mini, proximity sensors can detect when you're close, and will light up the LEDs on top of the unit. Even better, I like how the LED ring around the body lights up whenever you command the Google Assistant. Does it blanket the dead zones? I live in a small apartment that's around 1,100 square feet, so my existing XFi gateway manages to cover most places, though outlying areas can be spotty. The worst spots are in my bedroom and bathroom, where I tend to see weaker Wi-Fi connectivity, usually at around 1 or 2 bars. The signal needs to pass through a couple of walls and other obstructions. The Nest Wi-Fi mesh system blankets those areas with sufficient coverage, without degrading speed in the process, by simultaneously leveraging the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands for optimal performance. I'm still able to get speeds of about 900 megabits per second down and 40 megabits per second up, which are similar to what I get when I'm in the same room as my Xfinity XFi gateway. For those outlying areas that didn't quite get blanketed previously, it's great to see that my connection speed is now retained. The benefit here is the added reach of my Wi-Fi network. Even though it doesn't drastically change my current setup, I can enjoy better Wi-Fi in the extreme corners of my home, which makes for a more reliable connection overall. Are there any room for more expansion? Google's approach to this is networking simple and easy, something I feel is achieved here with the Nest Wi-Fi. However, those who crave advanced controls and features will be disappointed by the slim offerings here. Sure, there's access to features such as setting up a guest network, parental controls, restrictions, and even prioritizing traffic, but you won't find other advanced features that serious networking geeks love about routers, like MAC address filtering, specifying static IP addresses, and dynamic DNS. There are mesh systems that do offer these features, but the cost attached to them is higher. With this product you can also try out these new Google Assistant features. 1. Enhanced voice match support. Did you know Google Assistant can deliver personalized information to multiple people in the home? Google Assistant is now capable of supporting up to 6 people's voices with voice match on a smart speaker or display, so that you only get relevant details that pertain to you. 2. Adjusting Hey Google sensitivity. In busier or noisier areas, it's possible that Google Assistant can be initiated by accident. If you want to adjust the sensitivity whenever the wake phrase Hey Google is spoken, you can now do it through the Google Home app. 3. Interpreter mode. Google Assistant's interpreter mode can be handy when you have guests over who speak another language. Rather than having to translate each spoken sentence, interpreter mode will simply translate conversations in real time, so conversations can be spoken naturally. You can enable it by saying, Hey Google, be my German translator, or Hey Google, help me speak Spanish. 4. Washing your hands. It's more critical than ever before to ensure you wash your hands properly, especially with the coronavirus COVID-19 outbreak continuing to spread. The Nest Mini offers a brand new feature to help out kids. You simply say, Hey Google, help me wash my hands, and from there, it'll play a tune for 20 seconds to encourage adequate time for washing hands. 5. Find your keys. Isn't it annoying when you've misplaced your keys somewhere at home while running late to an appointment? Google Nest Mini can help you track them down, that's if you're using one of Tile's Bluetooth trackers. In order to track them down, you simply just say, Hey Google, where are my keys? From there, Google Assistant will tell its last known location. What about warranty then? Since it's stationary, there shouldn't be much of a concern about it going bad. In the event it does, there's a 1-year limited warranty that covers defects. If you ask us then what is our feedback? The Google Nest Wi-Fi is still on the pricey side at $269 for the starter pack. However, incorporating Google Assistant adds value, but it's also one of the easiest mesh systems to configure and cover your entire home. Are there better alternatives? If you're looking for something cheaper with the same expansive reach, then you'll want to consider the alternatives, like the Netgear Orbi that costs $200 for the same configuration. While Netgear's mesh system offers more range, it doesn't have the Smart Assistant feature you get with the Nest Wi-Fi Point. Another option is Amazon's new Eero router, which at $99 for a 1-pack, is a bargain, $249 for a 3-pack. These two options offer the same straightforward setup as Google's Nest Wi-Fi. If you want more advanced setup options, consider the Linksys Velop MX5300 or Netgear XRM570 Nighthawk Pro Gaming Wi-Fi router. They're substantially more expensive at $400 each for the routers themselves, but you get advanced networking controls and several Ethernet ports to hardwire devices. How long will it last? Given that the router and Wi-Fi point are going to be stationary, it should last quite a while undisturbed, much like any networking gear. Should you buy it? Yes. Not only will you be able to expand your Wi-Fi's coverage, but the Nest Wi-Fi system can be used to control your home's various connected devices. Thanks for watching today. If you liked the video, then please consider subscribing and also press the bell icon to get a notification whenever a new video is published. Also, if you have liked this video, please like, comment and share it as much as possible. So until next time, take care and goodbye.